Get ready for a thrilling showdown as BYU's offense gears up for a road test against Arizona. But here's the kicker. This isn't just any game. It's a battle that could redefine their season. BYU's perfect 5-0 start has fans buzzing. But can they keep the momentum against a resurgent Arizona team? Let's dive in. BYU recently dominated West Virginia 38-24 in their conference home opener, marking their second consecutive year starting 5-0, a feat achieved only once before in school history, 2020-21. West Virginia focused on stopping the run, so BYU took to the skies. Quarterback Bachmeier delivered a season-high 351 passing yards. The defense snagged 2 interceptions, and the Cougars outgained the Mountaineers 509-291. Impressive, right? But here's where it gets controversial. Can BYU sustain this level of performance against a tougher schedule? Speaking of tough, BYU's next 6 opponents, Arizona, Utah, Iowa State, Texas Tech, TCU, and Cincinnati, are a combined 26-5. Remove their head-to-head matchups, and they're still a daunting 24-3. Currently ranked number 18 in the Associated Press poll, BYU has a golden opportunity to climb the rankings with quality wins. But this isn't just tough. It's arguably the most challenging 6-game stretch in BYU's Power 4 history. First up is a trip to Tucson to face the 4-1 Arizona Wildcats, 6 p.m. MDT ESPN2. Arizona under Brent Brennan's leadership is a far cry from their 4-8 coaching transition season in 2024. They've already matched last year's win total and handed Big 12 teams Kansas State and Oklahoma State decisive losses. However, their only road game saw Iowa State rout them 39-14. Are the Wildcats truly contenders? Or is their improvement overstated? Let's break it down. BYU's offense is firing on all cylinders, averaging 38.4 points per game, 21st nationally, and 5.8 yards per carry, 14th. Bachmeier, once a question mark, is now the nation's second-best freshman quarterback in yards per attempt and QB rating, trailing only Notre Dame's C.J. Carr. L.J. Martin's 98 rushing yards per game keep defenses honest, while Chase Roberts emerged as a true number 1. One receiver with 161 yards on just 4 catches against West Virginia. But Arizona's defense is no pushover. Ranked in the top 25 in nearly every defensive category, they've allowed 0 passing touchdowns in 2025, the only team in the nation to do so. Their pass defense holds opponents to the second lowest QB rating, and their front 7 limits rushing attacks to just 3.0 yards per carry, 23rd. Can BYU's dynamic offense crack Arizona's stingy defense? On the flip side, Arizona's offense, led by Noah Fifita, is more explosive than last year's version BYU faced. Fifita threw for 376 yards and 5 touchdowns against Oklahoma State, with 205 yards coming after the catch. Yet their rushing attack ranks a disappointing 49th in the Power 4. BYU's defense, allowing just 12.6 points per game, 6th nationally, will need to step up, despite growing injury concerns. Star player Jack Kelly is doubtful, safety Tommy Prassas is questionable, and 3 linebackers are probable. Will BYU's defense hold up, or will Arizona exploit their vulnerabilities? Historically, BYU leads the series 13-12-1 and holds a 4-game win streak. With a 16-2 overall record, 11-2 against the Big 12, BYU is favored to grind out another win before facing up to 5 ranked opponents. But Arizona's improvement can't be ignored. Is this the year the Wildcats break their losing streak against BYU? Prediction: BYU's offense is more dynamic and explosive, giving them the edge in a close contest. BYU 28, Arizona 24. What do you think? Will BYU continue their dominance, or will Arizona pull off the upset? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments.